Votaré por Donald Trump. Votaré por Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. What's up, ladies and gents? Social Nurse here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Listen, a lot is going on. And over there on TikTok is always an exciting place, right? How was your President Day yesterday, February 17th, 2025, right? How was it? Acknowledging George Washington's birthday is a federal holiday. Speaking of President's Day, Donald Trump is really stirring the pot in a way that has TikTok on fire. TikTok's always pretty exciting, but Black Americans are being called out, right? Ethnically Black Americans. I'm ethnically Black American, so this is the group that's being called out because, according to some other ethnicities that are not Black, maybe they have a Latino background, a Middle Eastern background, maybe they immigrated here to the United States or their families did, and they're not happy with the fact that Black America isn't out there protesting and raising sand. Is that the phrasing? Raising Cain? I'm not sure, but raising heck. They're upset about it, right? Black American people, ethnically Blacks, are kind of chilling. Unfortunately, for some of these people, they are having a worse time than Black America is right now, right? Now, listen, I don't celebrate the disparity or the awful things that happen to anyone. I do not celebrate it. I do observe what's happening, and I think it's sad. However, some of these people are addressing the wrong group. Addressing Black America is not the group to address, right? So, for example, if your Mexican father or Ecuadorian father or mother or granny or grandpapa are being deported, you should be asking Hispanics or Latinos that supported Donald Trump to assist you and to advocate for you. Because some of these people are changing their minds, right? Because what's happening to you and your family is happening to them now, right? It's really crazy what's happening now. Our President Donald Trump has ended the protection programs for Cubans and Venezuelans. And we know that Cubans for many years have been able to come over here, be protected, and get all kinds of resources as far as supporting them with a soft landing here in this country because of how our country felt about the Cuban government, right? Their protection is being removed. And that group has a history of being a Trump supporter, right? Listen, with that said, you're addressing the wrong people. People with Middle Eastern concerns. There are people with a Middle Eastern ancestry that support and vocalized it. Our President Donald Trump, right? And here's what I know: not all Middle Eastern people are the same. They're from different countries. They may share a language or a religion, but they're not all from the same country, right? They're not all from the one place in the Middle East, so they have different ideology, right? Different concerns, right? Not all Hispanics or Latinos are from the same nation, right? They're different nationalities that they come from, also have different cultures. They look differently, different mixtures, right? What they have in common is a language. So a Puerto Rican, I can tell you for sure, does not identify as a Mexican nationally, or in Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, but you get what I'm saying, nationally or culturally, really. The music is different, the food is different. Listen, we can go back to the indigenous people of Puerto Rican and some of the islands here on the east south area are different from the indigenous that was in Mexico, right? Or Texas or something like that. Different people. America had a total landmass with people on it that were different, although on the same landmass. So with that said, don't get too upset. Just be careful, and especially out in public. I worked one day last week because I work a day each week, and a flaming sassy man that happens to be Filipino asked me a question when I walked into a room where other people were already kind of like there. He said to me, so you as an interracial person, no, I'm sorry. You as no, that's what he said. You as an interracial person, how do you feel about Black America against others? I said, what? I said, I'm not an interracial person. And I believe he meant biracial, but I'm not an interracial person. I'm ethnically Black. I'm a Black American. And you know that because you've asked me before. You know I'm Black American, that I'm not mixed race in the way that he's asking, right? And I said that I don't talk about politics at work. Now, this sassy flaming man was just trying to pull me into mess that was already going on before I walked into the room. Don't let people do it to you. You're not obligated to have public discourse, discussion, or state your opinion to anyone, right? Because I don't know what they all were really talking about, but don't pull me into mess. Also, I will say this. Who are you cooperating with, right? And what I mean by that is, I know people with different professions, people that are accountants, people that do taxes, bookkeepers, right? I know people that do home improvement, people that are plumbers, electricians, car mechanics, right? I know people that do hair, braids, nails, estheticians, right? These are people that have skills and professions, right? That you may have an opportunity to trade services or maybe work together where you can receive a discount in exchange for providing a discount, something like that. What I'm saying is find people you can cooperate with, right? Are you growing your own vegetables? We've done that in my family for a long time, right? Do you know any people that bring goods to farmers markets, right? Where maybe you can offer each other some sort of, I don't know, discount, if you do home repair or you can work mechanically on a truck or something, maybe you can exchange service with someone who repairs gutters on a house. I'm just saying, cooperation, find a way to work with people, get together and form, even if it's unofficial, began to start putting together a type of cooperation with people that you can work with, right? You can work with. Okay? Social nurse.